Hey folks, this goes out to you entrepreneurs out there carving a better way for yourselves, your families, and your futures. This is going out to all of you trainers out there, your cooks, florists, any type of business, barbering, whatever it is, carpentry, house, real estate, whatever it is that you're in, construction, whatever it is that you're in out there, internet businesses, just all of you entrepreneurs out there that are doing things in life, and just people out there that are working too as well, that are trying to carve your better way in life and provide for yourself, your families, and your futures. I just want to do a quick, another off-the-cuff type of video of just motivation, and I don't know, it's kind of like some points to ponder and some things I've been thinking about too as well. Make sure you also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click on the subscription link below and subscribe to the YouTube channel and share this with somebody, because you never know who may need it, especially if it's coming from you. A lot of us out here just need some encouragement, motivation, and inspiration out here and everything. So click on the YouTube subscription link, become part of the community, share it with others as well. Also contact us about personalized entrepreneur coaching, where we help walk you through some things one-on-one. We'll talk about that later, but just want to kind of hit on just a particular point that or dynamic in life that I was discussing with a friend of mine. I won't mention his name or anything, just kind of keeping things confidential, but I would say his conversation really enlightened me and inspired me, and really gave me some insight on people, on us as human beings, and our mind, and the importance of the mind. So we were discussing about how the human mind pretty much affects everything that you do. That's a given. All of us pretty much know that. But also how some of the brain and the mind hasn't been tapped into. Some of it is like we were saying, like empty rooms. So let's just say, I guess to make it in simple form, you have a 10-room brain. And maybe all of your life, without even knowing it, you may have only used 5 to 7 rooms. Now, keep in mind, you've been functioning your whole life. You've been paying your bills. You've been creating families, whatever the case may be, doing business, but you still have only used between 5 and 7 rooms of a 10-room brain. So your mind has so much capability left, because it still has around 3 empty rooms left that have not even tapped into any parts of its potential. Now you think about the capabilities that can come about by just tapping into those other rooms in your brain and in your mind. Now I'm trying to keep this in a certain context, because it's not to try to go too far too fast, not to go super deep with it all, because I can also go into how the brain and the mind are different components, but how they affect each other and things of that nature. But we'll save that for another video. But let's just stick with a 10-room mind, a 10-room brain. And all of us, or majority of us, are only using about up to 7 rooms. Now, imagine the capabilities, once again, that you would have if you tapped into those empty rooms, those other 3 rooms that are empty, that really can be used to propel your life, affect your community, affect your business, affect your family. Now, here's the challenge, because this is what I think a lot of us deal with. I know I deal with it a lot in trying to share insights with business, life, family, and things of that nature, doing all type of coaching and sharing insights with clients, and absorbing insights myself. But the challenge would be those other 3 rooms that have not been tapped into and have not been filled with wisdom, knowledge, understanding, insights, and things of that nature. Those other 3 rooms may not even have a door to them. Now that is something, I'm not gonna lie, man, that's something that really, man, I don't know how to put that, because that really kind of hit me when I started seeing how people's potential and other parts of their brain, other parts of their mind may not have been tapped into, because either no one's found the door to them to pour into that side, they themselves have not found the door, or might not even just have a door. And that leaves those rooms empty, and you're just functioning halfway. Imagine yourself if you've only been using 4 or 5 of the rooms of the 10-room mansion that's in your brain. That means you've only been using half of your potential. And you can only imagine what type of life you would have if you tapped into the other half, if you tapped into the other rooms. So the challenge is how to tap into those rooms, how to feed that side of your mind, feed that side of your brain, feed that side of your life that you can be creating. And how do you feed it if there's no door? So I have to come to the conclusion that a lot of us have to find a way to just make a door. I mean, think about all this confidence and everything that we have in life, and we say we're so confident in everything. But so you have to be confident enough to literally pour into yourself, even if you resist it, because you may go through a period of resistance because those parts of your brain have not been opened. And you have to go through a time frame of pouring into yourself, pouring into others too as well, the things that you learn, because their doors may not have been open to those sides of their mind. And even if they do not have a door, even if you don't have a door, I'm realizing that you just have to make one, man. At the end of the day, I don't know, it's like you just have to get over the resistance or the excuse or whatever, the reasoning, whatever the case may be. And that may be legitimate, but you have to just make a door. Because if you go ahead and just start carving into that side of your mind, I mean, it goes back to even with childhood. I mean, it's like we did not come out knowing, I don't know, multiplication or geometry or whatever. You had to be poured into that side of your brain and activate that side of your brain. So people had to go through a door that may not even existed and make a door to be able to pour into that side of your brain, to activate that side of your brain, for you to be able to even learn mathematics. And that's a simple form, a simple example, but imagine that example across the board in other areas of your life. In other areas of life that you may not even be aware of, and myself as well, a lot of us. And being able to tap into those parts of our mind to be able to enhance our lives and make a better life. Because, I mean, you think about how long we've been living on Earth and how the type of lives we've created, the type of lives we're living every day. You think about how much better it could be, literally, if you were to go ahead and tap into those other parts and activate those other parts of your mind and start achieving more of your potential. Then your circumstances around you start changing, because your decision making starts changing, because your mind is changing, which affects your decision making, which affects your life, which affects your business, which affects your family. And then overall, you just start creating a better life. And then if you do it, I mean, imagine that if you multiply that times millions. Now you got millions of human beings that are doing this. And then you have a whole entire community, a whole entire country, a whole entire world that is elevating itself and becoming better, and creating better communities and safer, and being able to provide for ourselves as well. So just something to think about, man. That conversation really, I don't know, I pondered on that for a while, and I just wanted to share it with you all out there, because one thing I am learning is that we have to share more things with each other. Now, some stuff you're going to make into a business, and I get that too, because I do it too as well. Some teachings and some programs, you have to charge for them, because the amount of time that you put into it, the amount of time that you put into creating it, the amount of time you put into teaching it, the amount of time that you spend on it or with somebody, that's time that can be taken away from other things in life that you could be doing. And you have to kind of start developing a framework of some type of compensation for yourself as well, to be able to provide for yourself. And that's understandable. We all have to be able to have some type of compensation for the time that we spend. I mean, people that work a job are being compensated for the time that they're spending at their job. So we're not talking about that. But still, it's more about just a few little things that you can just share though with people, even if it's just a casual conversation. You run into somebody at the Walmart or something, and you start talking about these type of, insights and subject matters and things of that nature. You'd be amazed at how that can actually impact somebody. And just that 5 or 10 minute conversation and help spark, might actually really tap into that part of their brain and activate that part of their brain. You might actually be carving a door into the other side of their mind in the midst of that conversation. You never know, man. You never know, because we have to start realizing how much we impact each other more than we really even know. And actually have the heart and the concern to actually care too as well. So just a little insight for everybody out there to keep you motivated and going forward in life and carving your niche in life and providing once again for yourself and your families and your futures. And I just love sharing these insights with you all out there. It just helps me out as well. As I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me too, because I need this stuff too. And sometimes as I am sharing with you, more and more thoughts are coming to me and sparking more parts and more, opening up more rooms in my brain too. So just a little insight to share with everybody and some motivation. Tap into that other part of your mind. Carve new doors. Tap into those other rooms in your brain, in your mind. Open up new doors. Create new lives. Create new opportunities. Create new businesses. Impact other people with those businesses. And actually care with what you're doing. It's not just about the money. It's about caring about others and helping them provide for themselves too. And then the money comes. The money starts it just starts following you instead of you following it. I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but it does. Just keep doing it. Keep caring, and you will see more people actually start spending more money with you. They actually start doing more business with you because they know that you genuinely care for them. And they are not just another number. So enjoy the rest of your day. Go out there and tell somebody you care about them, you love them, you forgive them, you're concerned about them, or just say hello. Never know the type of impact that may have, and once again how that may activate some part of their mind to actually go do better for themselves too as well. So take care. God bless. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the subscription link below, subscription tab, and share it with somebody. Also, click on the email subscription link too as well, so you can get in the loop of the emails and sign up for that as well. And also contact us about personalized entrepreneur training and coaching. Basically what we do is do a hands-on walkthrough with questions you may have, and have personalized discussions that are unique for you individually. And you would be amazed at how that would help you. It helps me a lot because I have people too that help mentor me and things of that nature. So it's not about who's better than who. It's just about having some help and some insight and some guidance and some direction and sharing it with each other, because the discussion you may have with me in the coaching session may literally spark something that's been dormant inside your brain and your mind for years. And once again, that's helping tap into the other rooms of your mind. And these are things that are already lying dormant in you. They just need some discussion to help pull them out of you. So contact us about personalized entrepreneur training. You can shoot me an email, and we can just kind of go from there and set up something. And you can also contact me on the number below too as well. Get started doing something. Also get a copy as well of my entrepreneur training course. It's a video course that you can actually get a copy of now. And click on that link below, entrepreneurtrainingcourse.com, and get started with that as well. And that helps give you some insight, at your own convenience, in front of your own, computer when you feel like it. And be able to take that video course to help out with the mindset. Once again, the mindset that has to do with entrepreneurship and life and family and business and businesses that you may have been wanting to do but just haven't done it, just haven't taken the time to do it, or maybe do not know where to start specifically and how to start. And these are some, some more detailed instructions and insights to help guide you along the way. So get a copy of that as well, entrepreneurtrainingcourse.com. Get a copy of that. And just go enjoy your day. And go and impact somebody. Go and do business. Care about your customers. Care about your clients. And give back. You'd be amazed at how much you'll be giving. So take care. God bless. Make sure you enjoy the rest of your day. Love you guys out there. Go for it. Keep going for it. Go and make today count. Take care.